Live from RTHQ at 5 this Sunday afternoon. Very good afternoon from me, wherever you're watching us around the world. This is the weekly, a roundup of the big stories of the last 7 days, plus one's making headlines right now. Talking of which them first. Leaders in the disputed region of Nagorno-Karabakh, which lies fully inside Azerbaijan, have announced today that they're ready to discuss a ceasefire now after what's happened over the last 48 hours. Azerbaijan earlier announced a halt to all its military operations and retaliatory measures. The violence erupted overnight there on Friday, breaking the ceasefire that's held thus far for more than 2 decades before it. Azerbaijan and Armenia accuse each other right now of provoking the hostilities, which have killed at least 30 soldiers so far. On its side, Azerbaijan says it's lost 12 troops and that a military helicopter was shot down and a tank was blown up, while Armenia says 18 ethnic Armenian troops died early in the fighting. With more, here's RT's Murad Gazdiyev. He's there.
We're in the capital of the self-proclaimed Republic of Nagorno-Karabakh, and we've been speaking to officials here as well as members of the general public, average citizens in the street, about their version of events, about what happened here. They say that Azerbaijani military forces began shelling the self-proclaimed republic from all directions, the worst violation of the ceasefire established 20 years ago. That shelling, they say, was followed by a land operation, military operation, in 2 regions. Azerbaijani officials, meanwhile, have declared that they're going to carry out a unilateral cessation of hostilities. In other words, they're going to stop all military operations, they say, unilaterally. Whether they'll do that or not remains to be seen. En route here to the self-proclaimed republic, we saw a number of convoys, big convoys of troops, of military hardware coming to the self-proclaimed republic. On the Azerbaijani side, there's the same thing, a troop build-up around the self-proclaimed republic. Whether that'll spark an escalation or perhaps act as a deterrent, encouraging both sides to re-establish the ceasefire, well, that remains to be seen.
The Azerbaijan prosecutor's office, meantime, has reported civilian casualties on their side, saying 2 people were killed and 10 more were injured. Earlier, there were similar reports from the local Armenians as well. A spokesperson for the self-proclaimed republic's leader, meantime, says a boy aged around 12 was killed and 2 other children wounded in a missile barrage by Azeri forces. We'll keep a close eye on that for you. Potted history here. The conflict first erupted back in the late 80s when a pro-independence movement emerged there.